I can't get it out of my head, and I don't think I will ever get it out of my head. The look on her face.
A new Golden Bachelor promo was released as audiences gear up for the finale this week. In the promo, we see Gerry having an emotional moment speaking with host Jesse Palmer. Gerry says he took a good person and broke their heart. He doesn't know how he got here. He says he can't get it out of his head and doesn't think he will ever get it out of his head. He says, quote, "the look on her face," end quote. All right. So let's break this promo down. We saw in previous promos that Gerry was talking to both Theresa and Leslie at night in their rooms. His reaction to me seems like more of a breakup reaction versus him being conflicted with his emotions. Again, just my opinion. Gerry looks so distraught, it makes me think he sent someone home early. He also mentioned, quote, "the look on her face," end quote, which maybe alludes to the moment he broke up with this person. But devil's advocate, this can also be a result of him being conflicted and talking out his feelings. For some context, in the last episode during Fantasy Suites, Gerry told Leslie she was the one, despite Gerry saying he's in love with both women. It potentially seems like Gerry might have blindsided her by admitting feelings for Theresa for a possible breakup before the final rose ceremony. Now, it's so difficult to tell. Another possibility is if Gerry was asked by one of the contestants if he loved them both, and this is a result of Gerry being confronted by his emotions. Maybe he was also asked if he was intimate with both women as well. Both couples had positive fantasy suite experiences. During Leslie's date, Gerry told her that she hasn't asked him the hard questions in a while, and he wonders if she's giving him a pass. Leslie jokingly asks him when was the last time he had sex, but Gerry wants to talk about moving and living together. Later on, Leslie got emotional because, this is unknown territory for her, relationship-wise. That might add pressure for Gerry to pick her. However, he does not want to lead her on. And this is where it gets tricky because Gerry said he wants Leslie when he wakes up, when he goes to sleep. He doesn't want to be without her. Gerry at this point is starting to show his messy side if he doesn't pick her after this statement, and it's getting hard to defend him. To me, it seems like the vibe between him and Leslie is more fun, lighthearted, and exciting, while Theresa is more aligned, realistic, and maybe there's a deeper connection there. I personally am conflicted on what the heck is going to happen during the finale. I was rooting for Theresa from the beginning, but I just found it so odd how during the fantasy suites, Gerry was asking Theresa first date type questions. For example, what she did for a living, why she joined the show. I mean, those are questions that should have been asked night one, not during the fantasy suites. But I do have to remind myself of the Bachelor producers and what they choose to put in the final edits. Maybe they left more of the emotional, cutesy scenes with Leslie, but edited out for Theresa, just to throw us off. Even though we know Reality Steve's spoiler about Theresa, the question remains of what transpired the night before the rose ceremony. But we will get all of our answers Thursday, November 30th during the Golden Bachelor's 2-hour finale on ABC. Let us know if Gerry straight up led Leslie on. Make sure to share your thoughts down below. Once again, make sure to like this video, subscribe, and click the notification bell to stay up to date on the latest news here at Shared. I'm your host, Hibberry, and thanks for watching.